What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $1,400 third stimulus check update, fourth stimulus check update, and related news. Yesterday, President Biden unveiled part of the next stimulus package, the first part of the infrastructure package known as the Build Back Better package, which dozens of Democrats are pushing to have another stimulus check in that package, and not just another one, but monthly recurring stimulus checks in the next package. We're going to go over the latest details on third stimulus, fourth stimulus, tax refunds, unemployment, and more. We got a lot to cover in this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new updates. Hit the like button for us down below, and here we go. Oh, wait, first, real quick, it's time to change that sign right there. Let me know what you think I should change it to down below in the comments, and I just might pick what you say in the comments to change it to. So comment down below what you want me to change that sign to next, and I'll change it here in the next few videos. Okay, a couple different updates here. Number one, tax refunds are definitely delayed. Some people are getting them back in a timely fashion. Some people are not, and the IRS says that there is millions of tax returns that they haven't even got to yet, and there will be at least small delay for some people. They say they're working on it as fast as possible, as they're also still trying to get out the third and fourth rounds of the $1,400 stimulus checks. So I'll keep you up to date when I hear anything about tax returns. The IRS has extended the federal tax deadline from April 15th to May 17th. I know in a previous video I messed it up and said March 17th, and a lot of you guys caught me on that. So the tax return deadline is May 17th. However, your state tax return may be different. Most states have moved with the IRS to May 17th. However, as you can see on this graph, your state may vary. Hawaii, Iowa, Maryland, and Oklahoma have state income tax deadlines that are different from the May 17th federal filing date, and the deadline in Arizona could soon change. Other states don't have to file their state taxes until after the federal deadline. Maryland's state tax day is July 15th. Oklahoma's is June 15th. Some taxpayers in a few other states have even more time to file both state and federal income taxes. Those affected by severe weather storms in Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana have until June 15th to file their taxes following disaster declarations issued by FEMA. From the third stimulus check package, they included a nice little provision that says for 2020 retroactively, that if you had any unemployment income for 2020, the first $10,200 per person, so double that for a married couple, will not be taxable, at least on the federal level. Some states are different, and some states are still going to charge you their state tax. You'll have to look into it for your state. But the IRS has said that you don't need to file an amended tax return if you already filed a 2020 tax return. The IRS is just going to go back and process these to give you a refund because you likely paid taxes on that first $10,200 of unemployment income. The IRS just updated us and says that they will start processing these refunds in May for that $10,200 unemployment tax break. This will mean the average person will get back around $1,000 of extra stimulus money, basically an extra stimulus check, if you had unemployment income for 2020. It could be a lot more if you're in the 25% tax bracket. Your refund will be $2,500, or actually $2,500 and maybe like $100 in there for the $10,200. But so it can vary based on your effective tax rate. The IRS will issue refunds automatically to these taxpayers starting in May, hopefully, the agency has said. Those payments will continue into the summer. I'll let you know if there's any other delays or what we hear with updates on this as we go forward. I'm also expecting for the fourth round of stimulus, if you've been watching the channel, you know that there's so many different things on the horizon from both the third round of stimulus that hasn't come out yet, as well as actually the second round, that funeral credit, $7,000 to $9,000 for people who had a family member pass away from COVID can get reimbursed 7 to 9,000, and there's actually a provision in there for $35,000. That's going to start in April, which is actually now here today. By the way, happy April Fool's Day. I was thinking about doing an April Fool's Day joke, but it was like, anybody who doesn't realize it's a joke will get mad, and I can't really joke around with stimulus money and April Fools. So my April Fool's Day joke to you is happy April Fools. Maybe I'll have Julian, my 2-year-old son, come on in one of the upcoming episodes and give you an April Fool's Day joke. However, what is not a joke, and that's why I always love to show you my sources on the screen so you can see it in black and white, is around 2 million people or more could face delays in getting that $300 per week unemployment boost that was passed in the third stimulus check package, as well states are trying to set this up from the newly renewed $300 per week, and there might be delays. There probably will be delays actually for some people. Around 2 million people could face delays receiving enhanced unemployment insurance, including the $300 per week federal bonus money, despite Democrats approving the 1.9 third stimulus check plan ahead of government aid expiring for many people this month. According to a new analysis, that the delays could largely hit those enrolled in programs set up in 2020 to provide unemployment relief to freelancers, laid off workers who depleted their regular state jobless payout, or the PUA and the PEUC, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance and the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation. Quote, we do expect some states to have delays getting those who ran out of benefits back on and even starting up PUA and PEUC again. You can't get the $300 without those underlying benefits. As always, I'll keep you up to date with any new information I come across as I see it. Yesterday, President Biden unveiled the fourth stimulus package, the first part of it, as he's going to be unveiling it in two different parts. The first one focuses on the physical part of infrastructure.
The American Jobs Plan will modernize 20,000 miles of highways, roads, and main streets that are in difficult shape right now. It'll fix the nation's 10 most economically significant bridges in America that require replacement. Remember that bridge that went down? We got 10 most economically significant bridges with more commerce going across it that need to be replaced. We'll also repair 10,000 bridges, desperately needed upgrades to unclog traffic, keep people safe, and connect our cities, towns, and tribes across the country. The American Jobs Plan will build new rail corridors and transit lines, easing congestion, cutting pollution, slashing commute times, and opening up investment in communities that become connected to the cities and cities to the outskirts, where a lot of jobs are these days. It'll reduce the bottlenecks of commerce at our ports and our airports. The American Jobs Plan will lead to a transformational progress in our effort to tackle climate change with American jobs and American ingenuity.
Momentum is growing to have a fourth stimulus check included in this infrastructure package when we get all the details and they finally get to pass it. There will likely be multiple different provisions for stimulus in this bill, including free preschool for children and also free community college for adults. We'll be getting a lot more details here in the next upcoming days, but we have almost 100 different Democrats already pushing to include another stimulus check, a fourth stimulus check, in the next package. In fact, with a brand new push, a brand new announcement this week, Senator Ed Markey and Elizabeth Warren have unveiled a new package for $2,000 monthly stimulus checks that should be included in this next stimulus package if it were to pass. Nearly 24 U.S. senators now want the federal government to send recurring COVID-19 stimulus checks to tens of millions of Americans for the duration of the pandemic. In a letter led by Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon and including Massachusetts Democrats Senator Ed Markey and Elizabeth Warren, 21 lawmakers from the Senate alone on Tuesday pressed President Biden to include monthly payments and automatic extensions to unemployment insurance in this next infrastructure package. Senator Ed Markey told Massachusetts Live on Monday that Biden and congressional Democrats have delivered help to Americans, including extended jobless aid, an expansion of the $3,000 child income tax credit, ramping up vaccinations, and much needed and long overdue relief for millions of people. Quote, but continued relief and recovery must go hand in hand. While Congress is focused on passing a multi trillion dollar recovery package that will reignite our economy and get workers back on the job with the infrastructure package, we will not waver in our fight for recurring monthly payments for working people. Senator Bernie Sanders and I have been calling for this necessary relief since the very beginning of the pandemic, and we will not stop fighting until we secure $2,000 monthly payments to help people make it through this crisis. This fourth stimulus check is growing in increasingly large numbers and support as the days go by. We have over 100 different legislators that are now pushing for a fourth stimulus check. Mostly, the only number that's being thrown around is $2,000 or $2,000 followed by $1,000 recurring monthly payments after that. I have not seen any mention of smaller stimulus checks at all. And I think worst case scenario, we'll get at least another single stimulus check added into the fourth package, the infrastructure package, when all is said and done. In addition to that, another form of stimulus that was passed in the third stimulus check package for healthcare starts today, which could save you hundreds of dollars per month or thousands of dollars per year. Extra premium subsidies approved as part of the third stimulus package bill will be available on the Federal Affordable Care Act exchange starting on Thursday, today. Current enrollees and those seeking Obamacare coverage can access the additional help for 2 years as part of the $1.9 trillion relief package. Another provision passed in the third stimulus package is to give free health care to people who have lost their job through the COBRA benefits. The government is actually going to pay 100% of your premiums for that or 100% of your payments for that. However, that is not expected to start for a couple months. They're thinking July on that. So if you've lost your job or if you lose it in the future, this might help you. We'll have to see if they have any retroactive pay or anything along those lines. But if you've lost your job now or you lose it in the future, at least in the future, starting whenever they get this package sent up, the government will pay 100% of your COBRA subsidies for healthcare. So I'll keep you up to date on that as well as we learn more information. The boost in healthcare aid is part of Biden's effort to get more Americans covered by health insurance. The relief package makes two changes to the subsidies to address long-standing complaints that Obamacare plans are not affordable for many people, particularly the middle class. Enrollees will now pay no more than 8.5% of their income toward coverage, down from nearly 10%, and lower income policyholders will receive subsidies that eliminate their healthcare premiums completely. Also, those earning more than 400% of the federal poverty level, about $51,000 for an individual and $104,800 for a family of four in 2021, will become eligible for help for the first time. Also, if you're on Social Security, we had an update about 48 hours ago at this point that if you haven't received your Social Security $1,400 stimulus check, you should likely be receiving it on April 7th. The IRS is going to be sending out the direct deposits and the direct express card deposits this weekend, and they will land on Wednesday, April 7th. I'll keep you up to date on that as well as soon as new information comes out. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new updates on the entire round of upcoming stimulus and also mortgage assistance, rental assistance, and property tax assistance that is passed from the third package and will be becoming available soon, as well as funeral credits if you had a family member pass, as well as unemployment. I'll keep you up to date on everything. Subscribe down below is completely free. After subscribing, click the bell icon to all notifications to get reminder notifications when we go live, which is every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I've had dozens of students that have replaced their 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do that. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.